Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Phoenix Point. I gave Eliza and Vincent nitrous oxide and novocaine as their call signs now that they are rank 6. We still need to do their level ups. So I'll just very quickly hop in and do those. And we've got tons of points that we can spend on them. Now, they're probably not going to end up coming along on the final mission, but for the couple of missions that we have between now and then, it's definitely worth like giving them little boosts. I want to send the ships back here just to reload very quickly, and then I think we're pushing everyone south.
Research complete.
Project Envoy. Enemy bases within the range of mist repellers suffer a reduction in global attack strength.
The nature of Synedrian revealed.
Witness their fear.
Hiding in safe zones
Like children trying to keep out the world.
Apostates from reality.
Escaping to shallow dreams of comfort.
Afraid to dream the deeper dreams.
afraid to plunge into the deep black sky
And swim.
Yes! Yes!
Alright.
Their bodies are too weak
For this world. Yes.
Soft and weak and broken.
Broken.
Hide in their gardens. Pretend the world will change.
But we know the truth.
Truth. Yes.
Change is already here.
We must adapt.
We must learn.
Yes.
Become greater.
This is the only hope.
Everything else is
Delusion.
yes.
Yeah, I do find it funny that the Sonnet of Yearning sounds a lot like Citizen Athena when you actually like dig into the vocal sounds. But that's just a minor observation. So we're heading back here to reload and rearm. You guys are moving on to take this base. We don't really need to, because, I mean, we could just go straight to Antarctica to get that done. All this is a bridging point, and we didn't even need to activate it for that. What we needed was this nest or this unexplored site. So, yeah, let's actually send the team straight on to Antarctica.
Research complete. Research complete.
Cool, more research coming our way. Right, you guys, I wanted to very quickly go in and have a look at what you've got. Oh, sorry, it's the polish team, not the denture team. So you've got pants stuff. So we wanted to swap that over. The Marauder is still being made. But that's still an improvement. So yeah, I think this is a pretty good combination. Maybe, I mean, the Prometheus with its incendiary damage is going to be handy, I'm sure. We can keep it at this for the moment anyway. In terms of other things that are going on, we could send them down for the 6th initiation so that we actually become allied with all 3, which would be fun. It would be fun. Yeah, let's do that. It's not like we have other things to do. There's still 63% of the population. Phoenix Storage 2 will be attacked. We could lose Phoenix Storage 2. It's not really costing us anything. We'll lose a bit of research. Yeah, I'm not fussed about it. We've got so many ancient resources. We could just equip everyone with antediluvian weapons. But we have more important things to do. Namely, hitting Antarctica. Alright. So, everyone is ready to head. Did I lose someone? Or did I take them off? No, we've got 9 who were able to come in on this one. Yeah, alright. We've got nine people coming in on the mission. I'm not going to complain about that. A little bit more experience all round. Okay, so we have the place that we need to get to. We have this siren that's going to be annoying, I'm sure. I don't know what to do with you, mate. I was never planning on bringing you out on a mission. This has perplexed me slightly. What I want to do is find out where the Pandorans are all located. And what threats we have to face. Because obviously that's going to be a big thing for deciding which way we go. This thing, not so much of a problem. Venomous. Obviously don't want to get hit by it, but I'm not too worried about it being there. Let's bring the tank in. I think I'll bring the rest of the team in behind and to the side. We should have enough firepower to take out anything on this map.
Let's go.
The Chiron's going to be annoying, but it's not like it's going to be covering us in goo.
Let's rock.
Okay, and last but not least, Malgazata. I suppose we could put you inside. Let's get your grenade launcher out.
Moving
We'll
in
put
quick.
you over here. You've got your stylish dress on anyway. There's a whole bunch of things that are close enough together that we could chain off them. Or we could just bomb the ever-living hell out of them. This looks really appealing. Okay, Kana. With a couple of dashes, you can make it to this one and kill it. So rapid clearance. We're gonna go through the lot of them. We're gonna get hit by the poison. But at the same time, sometimes these things feel really worthwhile. So, you know, what you're going to do? What you're going to do? seen another siren down here. Okay, that's fine. You know what? Maybe we'll ignore that one. Maybe we'll just move past it. We'll get someone else to take it out, or we'll come back for it. Does mean we need someone to hit the siren. It's not in a convenient place to hit. Let's go center mass. 77 is a good amount of damage. 433 left, it'll do 450. That should be enough. And 30 shred. I need to hit it just a tiny bit more, just to be certain. Maybe there is something to be said for conveniently placed grenades. That'll be enough. That will easily be enough. No, don't move. Do this. There we go. How much health have you got? 490. I think we've probably got enough to do it, actually. We can always get someone else to help out. Oh, it's just out of range. So right on the very edge. No, it doesn't think it will kill it. So in order to help out with this, it's going to be quite tricky. Oh, that's just disappointing. I will come back to the siren in a moment. Just doing what I can to clear other issues. So, Raph, a dash and then a dash, and you might be able to see it. Doesn't look like it. That's a shame. Oh yeah, it's just round the corner, of course. Well, you know, it's going to be injured. It might be bleeding. Might be bleeding. 475 damage. Everything is bleeding. It's gone. And this thing, it has heavily armored limbs and... yeah. And a heavy leg. The heavy leg can cause us damage. So, let's back away. This guy is still alive, so we do need to think about him. This is why we have Martel. Unfortunately, we're not going to get the angles for what I want. Go to here. And then Overwatch. That will do. Let's see how this plays out. It's not too bad. That's potentially bad. 5 poison. Oh, step into my Overwatch. Curse it. Decided not to do that. So Raph grabs this. Rapid clearance. We're going to kill this. It is going to hurt us. That's fine. Although we could actually just step away, and this is going to take 3 hits. It's got 3 range. Yeah, we still got poison. We want to kill everything this turn. It's the short of it. This thing is panicked. More explosion damage. It's fine. Just got the worms to deal with. Right, rapid clearance. Go around and clear them up without too much hassle. And then, of course, that Triton up the top, but he was always going to be last. And he is the lost, so we don't have to suffer too much more pain from that poison. Now, with regards to this mission, it is going to move the plot forwards for the Phoenix Point path, so let's have a see what research it's going to lead us to. We didn't destroy.
I thought this alliance would be useful, but I didn't realize that the Phoenix Project would have a better grasp of my philosophy than many people in my own organization.
We've done this.
But talk is cheap. Please accept this gift. The more material.
Game. We just went to Antarctica. We literally just went to Antarctica. All right. I guess we're going again. Wow. I've never had it just completely pretend a mission didn't happen. Okay, push straight onto Antarctica. Push straight onto Antarctica. Yeah, it's reset everything back to the previous well, I guess autosave? Okay, so what did I do last time? I brought these guys down so that I could re-equip them.
Research complete. Research complete. Research complete.
Okay, Air Force. There's the polish. I'm gonna put that on there. And the rest was fine. Did it undo? Yeah, it's even undone the level ups. Okay. Not gonna have that. Not gonna have that at all. Wow, what a waste of 20 minutes. There is no way that should have been possible. Okay.
I thought this alliance.
I'm gonna just skip past this. It's actually worse than I thought, because not only has it rolled us back to the end of the last episode, which is it's a little bit frustrating, but we've lost the experience that Vincent and Eliza had. So now they are not of the correct level. So it's doubly bad. I'm going to try and recreate things as best they were, and we'll redo that Antarctica mission. But blimey, that is annoying. Okay, so these guys were coming down here.
Research complete.
So you might end up seeing some weird edits while I was trying to figure out what was going on with the save games. It's just horrible. Right. So, Air Force. Putting that on there. We keep the fire. That's fine. These are well enough equipped. Do we want to bring them down for this? I suppose we can. You know what? I'm going to keep them where they are. Phoenix Storage 2 is going to be attacked. That's still happening. So obviously the random seed is still intact. We just don't care about it. Pandorans have initiated a Phoenix base raid flight. Well, I guess maybe we'll get to deal with that. Alright. Trying the Antarctica mission again. Hopefully this time it will actually let us complete it. Because we did it once already. We'll try and be efficient with this, but not cool, not cool. So we need to scout out the central area. Let's move in with the tank a bit. Not really seeing much that we care about yet. Myrmidons we do care about. Eileen, let's bring you up as well.
Moving in quick.
The new person. Put you along the back. Now there's a lot of foliage covering this area, so you can't just like go bombing with your grenades and hope it's all going to be fine. You need to plan a little bit what you're actually going to do. Hang on, and we've ended up with the injuries that we had last time, but we haven't got the mission done, and we've lost the experience from the other team.
Let's show them what we can do.
This game, sometimes astounding. To be fair, this is the worst that I've experienced any of the bugs. I've had a couple of like minor things in the past, but it's been generally pretty smooth sailing. Yeah, it was a little bit hopeful. If there's a lot of myrmidons, then we're not just going to be able to run throughout them all and splat them. We're going to have to be a bit smarter. I like how he just turns around a little bit just to see where the team is. Those acid ones have got a huge explosion range. Two sirens as well, okay. Maybe we will get the bombs out. Okay, so obviously this thing is the biggest concern at the moment. And it has a pretty stonking range. So let's come across here and we'll get Eileen to kill it. And then it'll just be done.
Ready, willing, and able.
That was not nearly as effective as I thought it was going to be. Okay, we might need someone else to do like just a pistol shot on it just to make sure it's gone.
Problem solved. Eyes peeled.
No one got covered in acid? No. The team is fine. That was not a brilliant explosion. Get to here. Yeah, it literally did the tiniest bit of damage. It did take off his arm, but not what you want. That's better. decent shot at this guy. I say a decent shot. That was a lot of misses. And stepping over here, ready for some grenade fun. And Vraf. Let's get you overwatching. Alright, all in all, I feel this was a really pants turn. But future turns will be better. Mostly it was that Myrmidon. I think we actually shot the tank there somehow. No, he's not going to remain hidden forever. And the siren getting closer is actually good for us. A bit of mind control's not a problem because we can run in and kill it. That's a bit painful. But it is only poison. Where are they going? They're doing a lot of parkour this time. Okay, that's problematic. Poor Raph. Poor Raph. Not bleeding. Not bleeding, but obviously in a lot of pain. Yeah, if you kill that thing, it's going to explode right in your face. Let's back away a bit.
Ready to fire.
Yeah, we can actually keep you a bit further away. Eileen. Actually, no. It would be Marton that I would get to do it. So yeah, Eileen, actually. Okay.
That was a...
Just to make sure it's gone. Then... Kana... Or Amelia. Amelia. Rapid clearance. And we'll dash. And walk. Should be able to kill this thing in one go as well. And you maybe, if we drive it a bit. So he's gone over there. We can't dash into that point, which is a bit of a shame. We could... No, we can't do what I want there either. Oh, it's so frustrating. But we could take out the instigator next turn. So let's do that. Boom blast. Legs being gone are good. Oh, sorry, the wings being gone are good, but I would really like to properly stop it attacking. Should have done a rapid clearance. I didn't think it was going to quite have the oomph on it.
Receiving loud and clear.
Raf's got a decent move. This thing's got 2 action points. How far can it move? 22, so it can move 11. So yeah, it's going to get a stab on Amelia or a mind control on Amelia. Neural disruption will stop it doing the mind control. Yeah, that's not gonna help. Getting a decoy in might help though. So let's put a decoy down. The team is almost certainly going to have some kind of rest / recoup after this.
Moving to position.
Oh no, I don't want to be that close to the Umbra. Oh, that was a mistake. Why does this thing have to be so annoying? Got 26 movement, which is more than enough to reach most people. Let's pull over here.
Let's do this.
Hopefully it'll go after the tank. Oh, it's already got Warcry on it. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. And that's not bad. So a little bit of poison damage. Poison is gone. Yeah, rapid clearance. Let's get back with the stabbing. Dash up here, take this guy out. Might not be able to get close enough. But with a carefully positioned tank, we can probably do something to this guy. Maybe in the leg. Take out his pincer. Take out his pincer. If we boom blast, we can get a boom behind him, which is probably a little bit excessive. But it is amusing. Okay, this guy over here. Slash. Ooh. Look at that, he's got 5 health left. And that means it's just you with your tiny bit of health. Yeah, do it with the shotgun. Okay, is that the last of them? It's not. So we've still got something pootling around somewhere. Obviously everyone's a little bit injured, but after this we will send them to get repaired / heal up.
Moving in.
Alright, do I see any obvious indications? No. Let's give them a turn to move around then. Okay, apparently whoever it was left. So, fingers crossed that this actually works. If this doesn't work, then I'm going to have to figure out what the hell is going on. Ah. Not cool. Not cool. Okay, well, I might just end up scrapping the entire episode. In fact, no, I'm going to have the episode show, but I am going to have to figure it out. We might need to wind back if I can find out why the campaign's not progressing. I'm going to check the forums, see if there's any known bugs or issues that could be causing it. But unfortunately, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. Sorry that we haven't actually managed to progress. I'm assuming that you guys are as frustrated as I am. But yeah, there's really nothing that we can do in this situation. We just have to... Yeah, Raphael's injured now, so it's obviously saving some of the updates. It's just not progressing things further for us. Alright, you will have just seen a big edit where I was about to go into my rant about how we can't do anything about this. And I've slept on it. I had a mess around for a while, and there really didn't seem to be much that I could do. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to send the other team in, and we'll do it. It does mean that it's going to take a little bit longer because we're going to have to wait for these guys to get down there. So I'll skip through most of this stuff because we know what's going to happen with it. I will send you guys back because we're doing the teams the other way around.
Research complete. Research complete.
Okay, so it's polish 2 that we put this on. And that should be good enough, right? So polish 2 and polish 1 all the way down here. Phoenix storage is going to be attacked, yada yada yada. We don't care about that. Pandoras have initiated a raid flight. That's not over here. It might be up here. So let's send the dentures up just in case they do manage to make it in time. Oh, they've completed a raid flight. That was really close by. Okay. You know what? Yeah, you guys wait around here. And what we'll do is we'll get Nina to do it really quickly, so this shouldn't add too much time to the episode in total. I am aware that obviously we've had 2 attempts at this already, but if we can get it wrapped up this episode, it means that we can move forwards to the Ugothian entity, which we need to research in order to complete the game. So fingers crossed for a happy conclusion. As always, frenzy first. Now Nina's going to be the one doing most of the killing, so we'll get the others to scout.
I'm going in. Reporting enemy contact.
That's all right. Knowing the enemy is here is not a surprise.
Rolling.
While Nina's going to be doing most of the contact, obviously we don't want to expose ourselves unnecessarily.
On my way.
So let's come in like this. Where's Eliza? Eliza, you can dash. So you'll be able to cover a bit more ground. You can't do onslaught, but we could get you over this way like this. It's really not much to see at the moment. Let's walk Nina in 2 spaces. Okay, round this way is not a bad plan, then maybe cutting across there. Now, the reason I want to move in 2 spaces is we can still get an onslaught to help us out after 2. That should be close enough. Okay, time to start dashing. Yeah, we can dash all the way to the back. 1, 2, 3, and a space. So let's go to here. Rapid clearance. And we've got another thing to kill on the way past. Can we get them both with 1? Not quite. It's alright though, because we're back up to full health. And everything that we're finding now is going to help us move around to the other guys. Only 393 damage, so we do need to be careful who we're attacking. Oh, look at this. We'll be able to get both of these in one. That thing's going to take a little bit more to kill, but not much. This is really perfect. Nina's going to be able to do this in one go. So get to here. Cut through this one. Cut you once. Kill you. Cut you again. Nina is just such a machine. And if we're lucky, these are the last 2 that we need to take out. We obviously need to grab the evidence. And that's it. Okay, fingers crossed, everyone. If this works, that's 7 minutes that were well invested. and yeah, Eliza's gained a level. I agree, Amos. I agree. It is a big shame.
I'm running out of time.
Ah,
I have
yes.
my answer, but it's not what I wanted. The antediluvians. They were like us. Then, the Pandora virus came. It destroyed everything. In the end, they found a solution, but at a terrible cost. They created a weapon, the virophage, that destroyed the Pandora virus and themselves. A whole civilization lost to give us a chance. And we wasted it. All this for nothing. This is where it ends. I keep thinking maybe we are all children of the Pandora virus. But the sphere, my God, the sphere.
So, it would appear the entire science expedition perished in the Antarctic, most likely overwhelmed by the Pandoran forces as they tried to retrieve a mysterious metallic sphere of antediluvian origin. That sphere is now in our possession, and it's up to us to figure out what it is and how it might help us save the Earth. We get some tech, we get some materials. Aha, I am so happy. Right, virophage weapons, Ugothian entity. We're going to put the Ugothian entity right at the top. Because that is the most urgent thing for us to be doing in order to actually move on.
Research complete.
We can actually send these guys back to join the rest of the party now. Yeah. Polish 1 and Polish 2. But we are going to have to finish there. So thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Phoenix Point. See you soon.